Greetings and salutations. Quick shout out to the two Uber comrades supporting the shout on my content on Patreon, my partner. Thank you, Rosa, and Independent Left News. Definitely check out Independent Left News. They are a great resource. And shout out to Kiddo Christiane. She's not an Uber comrade, but she still deserves a shout out. So there it goes. So I came across this story that China actually has banned their top regulators banned crypto trading and mining, which sent Bitcoin tumbling. So shout out to China for being on the right side of history on another issue. Once again, Bitcoin is a scam. Look up the video that the Gravel Institute did with that topic, why Bitcoin is a scam. Short video does a really good job of going into some detail of why that is. Not to mention Bitcoin in particular, hugely destructive to the environment as well. So just a lot of problems with Bitcoin, with cryptocurrency. It's just another capitalist scam, frankly, and it's not some the end all be all solution that its proponents like to talk it up as being. So once again, China on the right side of a another issue here, and not surprising, right? So here we go. That's from Reuters. Shanghai, London. China's most powerful regulators on Friday intensified a crackdown on cryptocurrencies with a blanket ban on all crypto transactions and mining, hitting Bitcoin and other major coins and pressuring crypto and blockchain-related stocks. 10 agencies, including the central bank, financial, securities, and foreign exchanges regulators, vowed to work together to root out illegal cryptocurrency activity. First time Beijing-based regulators have joined forces to explicitly ban all cryptocurrency-related activity. Good for them. China in May banned financial institutions and payment companies from providing services related to cryptocurrency transactions and issued similar bans in 2013 and 2017. The repeated prohibitions highlight the challenges of closing loopholes and identifying Bitcoin-related transactions, though banks and payment firms say they support the effort. Friday's statement is the most detailed and expansive yet from the country's main regulators, underscoring Beijing's commitment to suffocating the Chinese crypto market. In the history of crypto market regulation in China, this is the most direct, most comprehensive regulatory framework involving the largest number of ministries, said Winston Ma, NYU Law School adjunct professor. The move comes amid a global cryptocurrency crackdown as governments from Asia to the U.S. fret that privately operated, highly volatile, hugely volatile, and also it was El Salvador instituted crypto recently. The president did as the official currency there. Kind of problematic, right? Could undermine their control of the financial and monetary systems, increase systemic risk, promote financial crime, and hurt investors. They also worry that mining, the energy-intensive computing process through which Bitcoin and other tokens are created, is hurting global environmental goals. Chinese government agencies repeatedly raised concerns that cryptocurrency speculation could disrupt the country's economic and financial order, one of Beijing's top priorities. Analysts say China also sees cryptocurrencies as a threat to its sovereign digital yuan. Let me know if I'm mispronouncing that, which is at an advanced pilot stage. Beijing is so hostile to economic freedom they cannot. Oh my God, court. Beijing is so hostile to economic freedom they cannot even tolerate the people participating in what is arguably the most exciting. Oh my God, that's ridiculous. So pretty interesting. Of course, you have a Republican talking about that. It's a crackdown on their freedom, even though they just eliminated extreme poverty in their country, even though 95.5% of the population, according to a Harvard study, study respondents in China had a highly positive view of their government. Yes. Yes, I'm sure people in China are so pissed off about this. I'm sure the great working masses are, very, very upset. So now let's look at a little bit of the environmental impact of crypto currency. I believe this is from Columbia. Yeah, Columbia University. University of Cambridge analysis estimated that Bitcoin mining consumes 121.36 terawatt hours a year. This is more than all of Argentina consumes, or more than the consumption of Google, Apple, Facebook, and Microsoft combined. And obviously, those companies use up a great deal of energy themselves, so it just really shows how energy intensive it is. And it's only getting worse because miners continually increase their computing power to compete with other miners. Moreover, because rewards are continually cut in half to make mining financially worthwhile, miners have to process more transactions or reduce the amount of electricity they use. As a result, miners need to seek out the cheapest electricity and upgrade to faster, more energy-intensive computers. Between 2015 and March 2021, Bitcoin energy consumption increased almost 62-fold. Say that again. Bitcoin energy consumption, 6-year period, increased 62-fold. And it's going to keep doing that, right? And it's not really good because climate change is an existential threat. And this cryptocurrency is contributing a pretty substantial amount to that, unfortunately. And it always will. According to Cambridge University, only 39% of this energy comes from renewable resources, mostly from hydropower, which, frankly, I don't know how renewable that is. Can have harmful impacts on ecosystems and biodiversity. And this is talking about China, how they were cracking down on it because they want to be carbon neutral by 2060. Frankly, it'd be awesome if they reached it before that, and wouldn't be surprised if they did. Greenidge Generation, a former coal power plant in Dresden, New York, that converted to natural gas and began Bitcoin mining. When it became one of the largest cryptocurrency mines in the U.S., its greenhouse gas emissions increased almost tenfold in 1 year. Greenidge plans to double its mining capacity by July, then double it again by 2022, and wants to convert more power plants to mining by 2025. While Greenidge pledges to become carbon neutral in June through purchasing carbon, that's not a thing. Fact remains that without Bitcoin mining, the plant would probably not be running at all. That would be a positive. Other polluting peaker plants, power plants that usually only run during peak demand for a few hours a month are being taken over for crypto mining to run 24/7. That's not good. Globally, Bitcoin's power consumption has dire implications for climate change and achieving the goals of the Paris Accord because it translates to an estimated 22 to 22.9 million metric tons of CO2 emissions each year, equivalent to the CO2 emissions from the energy use of 2.6 to 2.7 billion homes for 1 year. Like, that is a massive amount of energy, of pollution, of CO2 emissions that just Bitcoin mining alone, okay, in 1 year. We're not going to be able to address climate change, kind of important if we want to have an inhabitable life on this planet, if we go down this ridiculous cryptocurrency rabbit hole scam, right? So kudos to China doing this. One study warned that Bitcoin could push global warming beyond 2 degrees Celsius. Another estimated that Bitcoin mining in China alone could generate 130 million metric tons of CO2 by 2024. With more mining moving to the US and other countries, this amount could grow even larger unless more renewable energy is used. But again, renewable energy should not be used for fucking cryptocurrency. Renewable energy should be developed to power people's houses, to power their cars, to power the electric grid, not for fucking stupid, ridiculous cryptocurrency. Water issues and e-waste. Power plants such as Greenidge, again, this is New York, also consume large amounts of water. Greenidge draws up to 139 million gallons of fresh water out of Seneca Lake each day to cool the plant and discharge at some 30 to 50 degrees hotter than the lake's average temperature, endangering the uh, lake's wildlife and ecology. Its large intake pipes also suck in and kill larvae, fish, and other Jesus Christ. Okay, so just a little bit. I don't. There's no. Again, there's no sense. There's no reason to try to develop a more eco-friendly or sustainable cryptocurrency. Green renewable energies and technologies should be used for things that we actually fucking need, like powering people's homes, powering the electric grid, people's cars, industry, etc. Not ridiculous cryptocurrency. So again, kudos to China on this, on the right side of history. Once again, not surprising, but nice to see. Like the video if you like the video. Subscribe for more content. Peace. All proud of the people.